And now, it is no joke. The egg shortage has people scrambling for eggs. The bird flu ruffling many feathers. Okay, now that we got the bird puns out of the way, let's talk about the piqued interest in these backyard chickens. I called many of San Diego's animal and feed stores. They've been getting calls from people asking about having their own chicks in their yards. Here's what it really takes.
Come here.
Emily Wady has had these 3 chickens and a duck for about 2.5 years.
Originally we got them because it was COVID, and I just looked up things on Pinterest, what you can do in the backyard, how to make a brooding box, and it was just something to do kind of while I was working at home.
Now there's a piqued interest in backyard chickens because of the nationwide egg shortage, resulting in high prices and even empty store shelves.
Sometimes we have an abundance, and then every event we go to, there's going to be deviled eggs or egg salad because we have a lot.
These chickens result in baskets full of delicious eggs.
My bird's eggs were so much larger and so much brighter than the other eggs that were even cage-free.
And as we watch Emily's chickens in their coop, you could say they have it made. They even have a heat lamp during the winter.
People say chickens will eat anything you give them. That's not true. They like blackberries but not strawberries. They like cooked quinoa but not raw quinoa. Their favorite foods are watermelon and cucumber. If I bring out either of those foods, they just go ballistic.
But they do require some patience and, like any committed relationship, getting to know each other.
I think the thing that surprised me the most was their personalities.
Emily checks on them daily, provides food, water, and plenty of space.
I'm an animal person, so I don't think that it's okay to get an animal not knowing what you're getting into.
Come on. All these worms.
And for that, we turn to the Agua Hedionda Lagoon Foundation in Carlsbad.
Having chickens can be a real delight, but it also comes with a good amount of work. So here we have Savannah.
Samantha Passavoy is the Discovery Center manager here, and she points out having chickens does not mean a lifetime of free eggs every day.
So they don't start laying eggs until they're about 6 months old, and then they lay for only actually about 2 to 4 years before they reduce their egg production. And then their production also definitely slows down in the wintertime, picks up in the summertime.
Here they serve as an educational tool.
Hold out your hand flat like this. There you go.
The kids love visiting them.
Chickens can be such an engaging animal to interact with.
They have this outdoor space where people can interact with them, and they take refuge in their coop to lay eggs or sleep. Quite the luxurious room, complete with a solar panel. They have protection from any predators and a newly installed heater.
We use several different types of beddings. We use a mixture of hay and wood shavings in the coop.
While this all sounds pretty pricey to establish, at least now many people who put in the work to have chickens are saving some money on their eggs. Now, before you take on the task of having your own backyard chickens, it may be a good idea to come out here to the Agua Hedionda Lagoon. They always need volunteers in the morning and in the afternoons. And then on Wednesdays, they even have a chat about the chickens right here in this coop. For Earth 8, I'm Netta Iranpour. They're very friendly.
The chicken chat.
They love people. They're so beautiful and they're soft. Those feathers are amazing. And I know it does sound like it could cost a lot. I will say the one at the Agua Hedionda Lagoon, that's like the Four Seasons.
It was very popular.
Of chicken coops. Yes, that cost a lot through donations.
That's the White Lotus of the chicken coops.
Yes, exactly. But Emily, her house backyard chickens, it only cost her about $500 over 2.5 years to get the chicks, feed them, keep them happy.
Considering the price of eggs.
I was going to say, when you think about how much people are spending right now for just a dozen eggs, that pays off. Okay, well, good to know. More info on our website, right?
Right.
Okay.